I'm sure you guys can probably tell that my second pick is no other than Ryan Coogler. Obviously, because I'm a huge Black Panther fan, have the shirt, the hat. I even have a Black Panther helmet that lights up. Look at that. Isn't that cool? But not just from Black Panther. His film that he did, it was a film called Fruitvale Station, where Michael B. Jordan is the lead in that film, where he's telling the story about Michael B. Jordan and how he faces a lot of injustice in that movie. The way that movie was directed, mind you, they only had one camera for that movie. Like, that movie only had one camera as he was shooting that film. It was so seamless and so cool. Like, even though it's a dramatic story, we know that Ryan Coogler knew how to direct a dramatic story, but the way he told Fruitvale Station was done in a way that we haven't seen in terms of people coming back from jail and people, how Michael B. Jordan's character interacting with his daughter. Like, we really haven't seen that in film history. So when that movie came out, I thought it should have been considered for a nomination, because Fruitvale Station, from beginning to end, it sucks you in. I've noticed that Ryan Coogler makes those movies that suck you in. Like, you're in the movie when you watch his films. So Fruitvale Station, an amazing film. And then the next film that he directed was Creed. Now, I wasn't a huge Rocky fan. I know you guys. I know that a lot of people love Rocky, but I wasn't a huge Rocky fan. And I kind of wasn't interested in seeing Creed, to be honest with you, because again, I wasn't a Rocky fan, but I went to go see it because I enjoyed Fruitvale Station and I enjoyed his directing style of that film. Immediately when I watched that, when we saw the first scene of that film, locked in. And the first scene is this little kid fighting another little kid, and it's about the story of Adonis Creed, Adonis Creed, son of Apollo Creed. And it was a story about a son, in a sense, trying to be like his father. What's so cool about how he told this story was the fact that especially as a black man, we've always wanted to look like, or not necessarily look like, but aspire to be like our fathers. Take in the things that they're interested in and have them guide us. And when we watch Creed from beginning to end, clearly he wants to be a fighter. He wants to fight like his father. He wants to do things like his father. He wants to be a champion, and we literally see him and see Michael B. Jordan, see Sylvester Stallone's character growing together, because their connection is Apollo. And the really cool thing about Ryan Coogler is that when he shoots action scenes, they're only one take. He's really good at shooting action scenes and acting scenes as well. And on top of that, and I've mentioned this before about a lot of the previous directors, but when I say he includes people in directing his projects, like Sylvester Stallone helped him, Michael B. Jordan helped him, the supporting cast of Creed was giving him pointers. Like, the man did everything he could to tell a phenomenal story, and he did. He told a phenomenal story about a son becoming a boxer just like his dad. And when you watch Creed from beginning to end, you're immediately like, yo, like, I want to see a continuation of what is to come from this particular character. So when you watch Creed, oh my God, like, Michael B. Jordan is phenomenal. The way he's directed in this film is phenomenal. And you can tell that Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler have a really good relationship because, again, the way Michael B. Jordan was directed in Fruitfulization, Creed, and even Black Panther, you can tell that Ryan Coogler had a lot to do with that, and it was just amazing. And obviously, the pantheon of all the films that Ryan Coogler has ever directed, Black Panther. Listen, Black Panther took this world by storm. Black Panther is currently nominated for Best Picture. This movie, when I say that this particular director paid attention to the African heritage, the set designs, what Wakanda looked like this was an amazing film. And you can tell that Ryan Coogler put out all the stops. The acting abilities from Chadwick Boseman to Michael B. Jordan to Denai, who plays Okoye, to Nakia, to Shuri, all those actors, my God, it was just amazing. And these were actors that were chosen by Ryan Coogler because he knew what they could bring to the table and what he can get them to bring to the table in directing them. When you watch this film, this has all of Ryan Coogler's stamp on it. All of it. He was involved in the set designs, the scenery, the effects, all of the things that happened in this film, Ryan Coogler was a part of. From beginning to end. And when you watch the film from a story perspective, Black Panther was a pantheon film. This was the first time in American history where we saw black people come out in droves to see a black superhero that represents us, and tell a story where we are revered as kings and queens. And people say, well, Blade was the first black superhero, which he was, but Blade, the movie Blade, wasn't a pantheon movie, meaning that if you weren't like, the first Blade movie was amazing. It was an amazing film. To see Wesley Snipes and to see that, but that film wasn't a representation of all black people. It was a representation of a black guy who happened to be a vampire who kills vampires. But Black Panther was a representation of Africa that there was a city in Africa called Wakanda where black people are being revered as kings and queens, and from story point, beat for beat, Ryan Coogler did his homework. Ryan Coogler knew what it was like to tell this particular story. So number 2 has to be Ryan Coogler. And it has nothing necessarily to do with Black Panther, but what he has done in just the previous films. He's done 3 cinematic films. All 3 of those films have been phenomenal movies that will still stand the test of time. So Black Panther, I can't wait to see him do Black Panther 2, and I can't wait to see all his other projects that are going to be after Black Panther 2. So it's going to be amazing to see this young man do what he's doing in this industry. And yeah, number 2 has to be Ryan Coogler. If no one else, it had to be Ryan Coogler. Thank you guys for watching this video. Go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube page to get more exclusive content coming from my YouTube channel. And if you want to watch my previous videos, go ahead and click on this video up here or this video down here, where you get to see more exclusive content coming from my channel. Thank you guys for watching this video, and you guys have a blessed day.